You. Why is this being weird? Talk for a sec?
I'm talking.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Don't know why it's being weird though.
Yeah, it was a very good turn. Good, good, good.
Okay. I need to actually learn the start of this deck. I didn't really get to learn how to play what you're playing, so I wanted to listen when you were watching it earlier, but fucking work, you know? So
anything anymore, really. Alright, let's jump into some gameplay and just...
I just need to know some slots.
Okay. What do you need to know?
Positioning. I mean, I guess I kind of roughly know positioning for the first turn.
Tank in front, you put your fighters in the middle, and you put your electric guys in the back.
Yeah, but where are you pushing the cock?
All the way in the back left corner, as far as you possibly can.
And you're putting your squids in the far right?
One of them, yeah. Well,
It
my
sounds
squiz,
like really
yes.
dirty sexual jokes.
Not
Your squiz in the back and your cars in the front.
I
cause.
think he might have won this
Cock.
round.
Then you
Yeah, he said cock.
And then you put the monkey in the middle.
He might have won this round because it's... Oh my god, I won, but barely.
Everything was okay, we just played this one team, we only play mirrors, and now we're back in the cycle of, well, this counters the thing that we... A few words to the augments, because I think augments in most teams at the moment are relatively similar.
Roughly speaking, I
Playing
just need to
Ramfire
know.
to just win them. And then, yeah, Vitality Veil, pretty much just universally good augment as well. Again, it's good on Ramfire, it's good on melee damage dealers. It's pretty much a strong choice at the moment. Okay, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. Why Squiz Octius? Why Shock? Why this Enchanter team after it kind of had fallen out of the meta again? So basically, Shock as a synergy targets the lowest energy resistance enemy every 4 seconds with this like unavoidable lightning beam that does a lot of single target damage. If you have multiple Shock units, you kind of reach this critical mass point where you kind of just with no real counterplay assassinate those units relatively easily. Now, looking at the recent meta changes where we played a bunch of Link, if the enemy team is a bunch of really big Colossus tank Illuvials, the lowest health enemy is like always going to be this Lynx or like a damage dealing Ranger or Ryplans or a Mankier, like these, yeah, just damage dealing Illuvials that have medium high health totals. But if the enemy would be running like 5 Bulwarks, and especially Grokos, they have 1000 HP. Grokos is going to be the lowest health enemy quite frequently, not if there's a Colossus frontline. So Shock is very, very good at bypassing this Colossus frontline and killing the enemy damage dealers. And then eventually at some point in time, even though you're a low damage Enchanter team, you can just kill the tanks maybe in overtime, maybe eventually by just focus firing down with everything. Why 17 Illuvials? How do you play the comp and the teams and so on? Let's like briefly go over that and then jump into some gameplay as well. So usually speaking, you have different ways of playing early games and such, but you have two major options. One option is you bond your fire weapon to the Calculus. You get a shock and enchanter with that because it's empath dominant and sign weapon, right?
Pretty good win.
And then on turn 1, you can do this
I've won the
Calculus and
last 6
Squiz.
matches.
And then you can follow that up with 3 water
Yeah,
bulwarks.
good
And then you
win.
can follow that up with 2 air bulwarks and a ranger suit. And then you can follow that up
you
with
live?
Octios and with
Yes,
more
I am.
augments. And then you have this
Yep.
5 bulwark, 3 air, 3 water,
Hi guys,
3
I'm
shock
calling it a
units. I mean, you
day.
only have
Go
more
watch
augments. And then you have the
Crypty.
Appreciate you. What I say, we are the cure. Thanks, Captain, for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome in, everyone, from Captain Stream. All of those who are new, all of those who are returning, I really appreciate you. Let me, I'm just trying to actually learn a little bit of this deck. I know Captain played a lot, but I didn't get a chance to really watch the deck in action much today. The second raid was a little bit louder. Give me 1 sec. I have an NFT project that is hired me, so I'm working on that as well. But give me 1 second. So I'm gonna go back to actually trying to learn this deck just for a couple minutes. I only need a couple of little key things, and then I'll be able to
I'm
actually.
switching over to the other disc, my other computer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. But all right.
this 5 bulwark, 3 air, 3 water, 3 shock units. I mean, you only have 2 shock trait active because Squiz and Octius are the same line.
So,
To the Calculus, you get a shock and enchanter with that because it's empath dominant and sign weapon, right? And then
talk for 1 second, by the way, Kevin.
Yep,
This is us talking.
Not you, Nick. Captain.
talking.
Okay. On the other computer, when you were talking with your mic, it did the staticky thing again.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I think it's just the cable. I have to buy like better USB 3C cables or whatever.
Yeah, it towards the end of it. I noticed it. I didn't notice it the whole time because I was working, but figured I'd let you know. What's going on, Drake, dude? How you doing today? Give me 1 sec, guys. I have NFT art that I was hired to do, so I'm working as well on that.
Bye, Nick.
He was gone. As soon as I started talking, he's like, fuck that. I'm out.
then on turn 1, you can do this Calculus and Squiz.
So you go.
And then you can follow.
You go Fire Cup, Calculus, and Squiz. So Calculus is in the back left.
No. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Fire cuff
Yeah.
on yours.
Yeah.
Quiz bottom right.
Yeah.
Cock bottom left.
Okay. That's turn
Follow
1.
that up
Next turn.
with 3.
Yeah. 3 body walk.
Water bulwarks.
So you're going Lesser, Water Graco, Carablu, and Atlas, right?
Atlas. Yep. In center line. Put them in the center. Leave room to put a tank, but just put them in the center.
Okay.
Space them out maybe a little bit, but not by much.
Okay.
Following turn,
Yeah.
the big puppy wolf thing,
Yeah. Stoic. Yeah.
and then the other air.
Lesser Graco. Lesser Graco. Okay. Gotcha.
And then ion slash on your character.
Ion Sash. Okay, not slash.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
It's not on the main website. If you're looking at trippinghippies.com, Drake, it's not there. It's only on the Etsy shop. Actually, I have to put it on the trippinghippies.com. So I'll let you know when that goes up. I have to put that up. I have a whole artist section that I got to put up for that. I'll let you know when that goes live. If you're serious about ordering one, though, you can actually just ask me, and we can negotiate how you order it through the shop behind the scenes, because the guy that would place the order, he would do it.
And then, are you ready for your last turn?
So-
Turn 5.
That was, sorry, so the shock croc 1, bulwarks 2, water bulwarks 2, air bullocks 3. What's 4?
So then, at that point, once you've already built that up, I usually put the other shock guy, the octopus.
Yeah, Octus.
And then
Yeah. In the back right, obviously.
yeah, well, back right, back left, but I usually put the lesser air Graco slightly in front of Squiz, not slightly in front and off to the left of the Squiz, just as like a defense for him.
Okay.
And then, anyway, back to the next turn. Like I said, the other Octulus or whatever.
Yeah, that's turn
And then I
5.
put Fire Gauntlet. And then that's usually, by that point, you've built your board, and now you're looking to use your attachments. Usually like the
Augments.
lesser energy and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Then if they start really, see, this is where it gets confusing, because if you start getting fucked up, you have to remove the water bulwarks and start putting out magmas, which is difficult.
Yeah, it would be Sear and Singe. Those are the only two. But who's your second magma?
Well, that's the problem is at that point you're already kind of fucked, because you'd have to remove the cock, attach yourself to one of the like Sear.
Yeah.
You attach yourself to Sear, and you got to play Jotun.
Oh, yeah. Damn, that's a really complicated turn.
Yeah, it is.
I
was fucking up hard.
How many games do you lose to that? Did they even get to that round? Because I feel like
So it depends. When you're facing really tanky boys, yeah, they do get to that round.
So here's the thing: is I already know what deck counters this one, so I'm expecting to see that a lot on the meta.
You'll find out.
I know only because in my head I know what this kind of a deck would be weak to, which would be bulwarks with a lot of tankiness, and mass AoE heading behind them. Not single target, but AoE damage, because you just...
Well, the point, it's funny, because the point of it is to try to knock him out within the first 5 turns.
Yeah.
After turn 5, that's where the switch occurs if you start losing.
I mean, it seems like a very strong deck, that's for sure. Hey, Ninja.
Once I learned the deck, I started winning more.
I mean, that's
like I said, I won the last 6 matches, including that higher ranked guy.
Oh, we're gonna just go for it. Let's see what the fuck happens. The last deck, it took me about like 5 games, I think, to start to really get placement. Oh,
Nick isn't around.
It's a mirror. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a mirror. It's a fucking mirror match. So, how many mirror matches?
Mirror matches play different.
I know it is.
You immediately start with the mystic stuff, like the elephant beetle thing.
The scarab?
Yeah, the scarab, the purple Graco, and the air Graco.
All in the middle? Where am I placing these?
In the middle.
That's why I was...
In the middle.
That's why I was wanting to watch. Okay, and then I'm assuming your hero's behind that line.
Yeah.
So
Don't attach him to anything, because then the next turn is when you play the cock.
Scarab in dead center.
Opposite way, opposite. Hit undo. Hit undo.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's too late. I can't hit undo twice. But
Okay, just put him to the right side.
Okay. Yeah.
And now in the center to the right. My goodness, what are you doing?
Okay. This is why I wanted to watch the video.
And then purple Graco.
Yeah.
Dude, no, back up in the middle, dude. Hurry up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You have 14 seconds, but you put them in a line. In a line. Gracos, play the Gracos. Come on.
I did it.
Put it down. You have 4 seconds.
I did it. Stop freaking out.
But yes, the beetle thing you want on the far end.
Ah, okay.
Like, see how he did it? He did it right.
Yeah, because now 2 of mine are attacking 1 and 1 of his... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know how
You're
was...
gonna get your ass kicked on this match.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I probably will, but I'm saying I'm surprised I got the...
Placement is better, but you won that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck did I win that? I think because my hero was different position. So I'm assuming, I don't know.
Now it's the cock in the back turn, and then you bind it to the cock.
How far in the back? Back of me? Behind back left?
No. Where you put it initially, where I told you to put it initially.
Back? Okay, back behind.
Left. All the way back left.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, got it. See, now you...
And
Yeah.
this one is, you put down the wrong Graco, I think, initially.
The water one is what I put down, so I need to put down...
The air one.
Listen.
Just put the air one down.
Anywhere?
Yeah, I usually keep it on the line.
Okay. Is that it?
How much you got left?
30.
You got 40.
30.
Scroll over.
Yeah. Okay, Caribou?
Uh,
It's too late.
usually that's like the suit.
That's the suit. I put Caribou. He linked to his monkey.
You could do that. It's another way to play it.
I should have put the fire on. I didn't, so.
You should have it. It would be really funny if you misplayed your way into it.
Whoa.
But yes, the monkey is supposed to go down. And that water one was not supposed to.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I'm watching on your stream though, so there's like a 2-second delay that I'm behind, and I can't see you scroll.
Yeah, that's fair. So...
So you're gonna want to make up for lost time here.
I gotta put my apron down, right?
Yeah. I usually keep it towards the side to the left.
Okay. I gotta put my fire cuff on. And then I'm assuming the stoic Zephyr?
Yes. You gotta put him towards the front line though.
Yeah, I figured towards the center.
You want him? Okay, so with him, you want him closer to your chicken, your cock, all the way in the front. You want it to put it all the way up to the line.
Oh, okay. Like over
He's
here.
your tank.
Gotcha.
But you want it more center if you can.
Yeah. Ah! That's about the center of
Yeah,
you.
your placement's kind of off.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're gonna want to focus on attachments and shit. You're gonna want to buff your guys considerably. You're gonna want to buff you with the suit. I am walking away though.
Okay.
You're too much of a waste for space.
All right, Drake. I'll let you know. I'll find that out tomorrow for you. It's a little late for me to do it tonight.
Did you get your ass ate?
Last turn, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to play here. I already.
It's again, you're gonna end up. Well, so at some point you're gonna have to get guys around the field, dog. Guys who's gonna be your like.
My.
head tier.
Yeah, I know. Not this turn, it ain't though. Too late for that.
Usually I just start taking away his energy. Use the 2 energies.
I'm actually gonna worry about taking away his healing because I didn't put my geyser down.
These guys are came down.
Yeah.
He's playing. So he's playing identically how he did in the video. The way I told you, when you bind to the cock, is actually how I beat that higher rank guy in the mirror.
Hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, he's running Singe and some other stuff too, so.
Yeah, which is also another option. There's multiple options in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm seeing
You
that.
just went like the aggressive down.
Not be defeated.
Oh, I don't know this deck, so it's about to happen.
Watch his plays, like put him on 2 times speed and watch his plays for the mirror. There's multiple different ways to play the mirror, but I bet that guy did exactly what he did in the mirror in this video.
Let's see.
But yeah, I got adult stuff to do, so I'll be back.
Do your thing. Appreciate you though.
The basic positioning and what you want to be doing, right? So there's a game versus O-Race. I think he's, at the moment I'm recording this, he's actually sitting on rank 1 and rank 2 on his main and first Smurf account. So certainly a very high level mirror match to watch out for. And yeah, it's pretty much mirror. He's running a Terror Links and I think like 1 different augment or something. That is about it. A slightly different suit. It's basically a mirror, like slightly different preferences, right? Now we can look at legendary augments, Lifestorm, Entropy, and So let's look here. There's a difference in what we value here. Entropy is obviously the best augment. Having more Omegas casted on Enchanter units that have this insane ability with Omegas casted, energy region on them, super, super good. Lifestorm, very, very good once you have a Techno Nature to reduce the enemy's critical resolve, because then this is like another magma proc around your Illuvium, and 50 health region is very powerful. Titans is very powerful once it gets to this behemoth, versus those behemoths usually. Also, you don't really play full overtime fights anymore. Now, this is the standard turn 1 that I tend to do nowadays on this, just like slightly behind the front line so that my links and my Singe can still fit in here later if I want to, and just going for the 100 points on the triple bulwark. I don't have the craziest traits or anything, but it's a good setup, it's good units, and it's an okay turn 1 versus a lot of the meta at the moment, because the meta is either playing super strong turn 1s that you can't win anyways, where I would just skip the turn 1 as well and not give away my positioning, or the meta is playing relatively weak turn 1s where the free bulwark setup is enough. Now, always decides to skip turn 1, hide his positioning here, then this is usually the standard turn 2 on my side, where you want to go for the monkey relatively in front, maybe leaning to the middle, maybe leaning to left or right, depending on what your opponent did in the early game. You usually can put a Singe slightly in front of the monkey the next turn, and this turn already the monkey has 3 earth, it has a team by bulwark buff, the unit is relatively tanky, and and it can stun the enemies, and then your other units come in and they help with stun or take aggro away. Then the CAC is the same as in every other melee carry matchup, as far in the back as possible. You want it to arrive in the front line as late as possible, because if you play melee versus melee damage dealers, the same thing as always. The guy that arrives first attacks the enemy tank, the guy that arrives second attacks the enemy damage dealer usually, so the guy that arrives second usually wins. Then our ranger, even though there's no magma yet, wants to be like somewhere in the middle-ish, because there's a triple earth unit which is a +1 hyper to air, and fires a -1 hyper to air, so we want to debuff the hyper of the enemy Catalyst this turn. In the mirror, because if the Catalyst gets hyper, you tend to just lose this turn. Now you can see here, he goes for the CAC in the middle, so his CAC can just like walk in the middle and not be on the edge and not be focused by this. Totally valid play, not going for the like high risk, high reward kind of thing like I tend to do with the full corner positioning. Then again, I think full corner later on is just going to outperform this, because later on this is not going to walk to the middle anymore. Later on it's going to walk to one of the other sides, unless you reposition obviously. And yeah, you also can see on this positioning here is essentially we can kill off this Rocco. It's like the outer unit for both of us kill the Rocco, but then this has a positioning where it's not attacking my guy, it's attacking my monkey here. And then my guy
It sounds like an action there. Yeah.
Really well, I guess.
I'm just
Yeah,
running it
so
at
we
2
just do
times
some damage.
speed right now, so you can
And then
get
to
through
three.
this.
Oh yeah, another important thing to note on the two positioning, especially in the mirror, you want your CAC to be on the opposing side of your Skyrock. You want the Skyrock Omega to cast towards your CAC and to just help it, right? Like maybe the CAC is fighting some units, maybe it's getting wrecked even, so you just want to support it. And the Skyrock Omega targeting the furthest enemy is usually the furthest frontline enemy here-ish, so the Skyrock will cast, it will help the guy, and it's also more damage by the Skyrock Omega, so that you can just single target focus down the things that the CAC is targeting with the Omega. Outside of that, again, Cinch here frontline protecting the monkey thing, Link's frontline protecting the monkey thing. Also, you want CAC and Links to be on the same side, because the Links has a really high single target, not single target, really high AoE damage dealing ability, but it is also like essentially significant single target damage, so combining that with the CAC very, very good. It helps focusing down units, and focusing down units is the important thing in the mirror anyways, because oftentimes it goes to overtime, having more units alive, and overtime is very, very significant. Now you see the different setups here, where, yeah, just like different frontline setups. I don't know what else to say, there's much to say about this. Essentially, the way this played out is I have double Grocco and this guy attacking enemy Grocco, and I have my Links casting on it, so we are quickly focusing down this. You see, a lot of single target damage, it just kills stuff here. While on the other side, my opponent has a lot of units focusing down my guys. Now, I had slightly stronger tanks on this unit, on this side, so with the slightly stronger
It's
tanks
more
on this side,
entertaining
this
watching
is
it this
slightly
way.
better for me, I guess. Also, just getting another Links cast here, very, very massive, certainly. And it's a close win again. Yeah, here on these augments, Magma Affinity Chip I think is very, very strong, because Magma Affinity Chip is weak on turn 4, and it's very strong on turn 5 especially, because turn 5 is a turn where you still play for overtime, you don't have enough damage to kill each other's team before overtime, and if you go for the Grid Resolve debuff augment, having an additional Magma pool is kind of really, really crazy, because sure, it doesn't do much in the first like 20-30 seconds of the fight, but once the Grid and Resolve is gone from the enemy team, Magma is dealing crazy amounts of damage per second to the entire enemy team. Also, getting the Grid buff to your team is pretty relevant. And then Void Cleaver Catalyst versus Devourer. Devourer, again, probably a strong augment on turn 4, maybe on turn 5 even. Certainly strong until like Behemoths and such come in. Void Cleaver Catalyst, a strong augment once you have this extra single target damage of the Behemoths. So me being in a spot where I won the first 3 rounds, I certainly value the Void Cleaver Catalyst more, because there's going to be a turn 6, and on turn 6 I think that augment certainly outperforms the Devourer augment, and yeah, I think Magma augment very strong on turn 5 especially. And again, I will have a turn 5, I will be able to play for turn 5. If I just hard win one turn, I win the game, so that's why we go for those augments. I think Magma augment is very undervalued by a lot of people in this matchup, because they tend to not go Techno Leech for Grid Resolve reduction, they tend to go Techno Leech for energy reduction, which I'm not certain is correct. I certainly believe the Resolve reduction is worth more, because just how much damage mitigation there is from Grid and Resolve in these incredibly long fights, I think it's more relevant than delaying an Enchanter cast slightly. Now on this turn, you usually want to play Gazer in this matchup, because Gazer can get hyper, and Gazer also is the better overtime healing unit than Adorius. You preferably want to position Gazer away from the enemy Calculus, so the enemy Calculus doesn't get the hyper of it, of the water Illuvia that you play, and you want to position your guy away from the enemy air units, which for example the Calculus is, which then just, yeah, the enemy guy doesn't get hyper, you get hyper, that's your goal, right? Now here, I do have the single target kill damage augment on the enemy Grocco, but I don't know, you don't have the craziest damage output, and there's a lot of healing, and there's more shielding from the Stellar Devourer enemy Calc as well. The annoying thing in this fight, if we look at how things turned out, with the Gazer positioning, I guess especially, is that my Cinch is getting attacked by a lot of units, so my Cinch is kind of just dying, right? But both Gazers get hyper, they started to sustain the entire teams. We see my Kaka develop single target damage on the Grocco, but it like isn't really finishing off this Links. That is very, very annoying. If this just would be finished off quicker, would be nice. But we still see I have more single target damage. Essentially, I can focus down single units slightly quicker, which is really, really strong in overtime, because the more units you have, the more damage you do to your opponent, the less damage you take. But then in the end, I think it's the slight difference of Stellar Devourer being a stronger AoE damage augment and a stronger it's more AoE damage and it's more AoE shields, which is certainly very, very good, and especially turn 4, because we don't have like all the extra damage and utility augments and so on in, like I explained before. Void Cleaver is going to be able to pop off in the future. Now we bring in Techno Leecher, we bring in Biogenic, 2 best utility augments. Then I decided against Techno Leecher here, which I think in hindsight is a mistake, because I was very worried about this being super, super focused by everything. That's why I put double defensive augment. This is overkill, you don't need double defensive augment on this turn. One of these two would have been enough, and the other one could have just been a Techno Leecher. And then Techno Leecher would probably be outperforming this.
Okay. I mean, let's just master the first part of the game, huh? The first part of it. Let's just get that. That's important. Oh, okay. We're playing a very different kind of deck. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't bother with that. If I were you. I mean, you do you at the end, but I would say probably don't worry about that. I know you are. I am too, Drake. It's just some of those tend to be more projects that fail. Like, typically speaking, those ones tend to be the ones that you do not want to be getting into. I got my first win with this deck. Well, the thing is, it's not a matter of getting a bunch of coins, because you can get a bunch of coins and a bunch of dead-end projects that you'll never make money on. The point is to find one that people are actually hyped about and get in with that $5 in a way that you can maybe 5 or 10x that to 50, and then you use that $50 to buy $50 of the next coin that's like that, or some NFT that could potentially be, you know, like that. Because realistically, you shouldn't be chasing to get rich off of one. Realistically, it's better to chase the X's, as I call them. You're chasing as many projects that you can get, you know, between a 5 to 10x on as you possibly can. Some projects you do want to hold longer than that, but for the most part, messed up. Really messed this round up. Forgot to put the fire weapon on. Shouldn't have lost this round. Yeah, I mean, I should definitely think about $5 play video. I just haven't really been
Shall not
chasing
be
those,
defeated.
but if I see something, I'll try to make sure that I mention it. I don't know what I'm doing with that one. See why this deck is really powerful against this deck, though. Like, you can play it absolutely bad and still will pull out with a big win. And be a little bit tankier. Nope. Okay. Jesus Christ, man. I somehow fucked this one up. I should have won it, but I somehow fucked it up. That's the one thing that I will say about the videos is that he covers like only the mirror matches, but positioning and even like something like that is equally as important. Like I could have gone to learn a little bit more. Around the stupid micro. don't want him getting a final bounding. Better block on that one. Truly. Alright, welcome back, Vic. We took our win back from the guy who just beat us last round. Trying to learn this deck, man. Trying to learn it. Mirror. It can be a little frustrating, Drake. Just a little bit. Oh my god, my fucking mouse is fucking up. Damn it, man. Fuck it. Might as well surrender. Fucking mouse, man. Why have... My god. Stupid fucking mouse wouldn't actually work right there. Like, I was clicking on the things and it literally wouldn't let me click on them. It's the second time that's happened to me in like the last week with this mouse. You know what it is? It's the mouse pad. It has nothing to do with the actual mouse. It's the fucking mouse pad. There's like this branding logo for HyperX that's like a different tone than the rest of the mouse pad. So when it changes the color between that black to like this reflective white, it just stops fucking working. You can't use it to move or anything like that. What I'm gonna have to do is flip the mat upside down so that that thing is no longer here. It's actually easier than Gods Unchained. It's much easier, I think. It was stupid. That was actually a really stupid round to lose. I'm mad about that just because of the mouse thing. It's too frustrating to rotate the mouse pad right now because there's just so much shit on top of it. Yeah, like there's literally a difference between here responsiveness and here responsiveness. It jumps. It legitimately jumps versus like here. Right when I get there, I have to use way more in order to do the same shit, so. Okay, it's a mirror again. Like this time I can actually be responsive. What's up?
I know, but if cold. This is really cool.
Yeah, now I just need 2 more.
Did you only buy one thing for
Well, 1, but I have to. Okay, I have to give you $10.20 to order one for me because you get a 50% coupon. You only get to use one of them. So like I ordered one, and then they're like, no, the other ones are full price.
Whoa, what the fuck? This because he went with the air and I went with water. Which I now know you're supposed to go with air for sure.
Yeah, this one comes with a different fucking remote. Supposedly it is now, but those bottom ones are not.
It feels so nice in here. Like I know, like on a normal day, especially in the sun.
I like this group of
Exactly, Drake. Exactly. Now I know. I don't know why my hero keeps fucking hard targeting me with them. It's really annoying though. I don't know why I'm wearing these fucking headphones still. I just realized I had those headphones on the whole time. I wasn't using them at all. Just they were on for no reason. Jesus Christ, man. You got me in that round. I don't understand this matchup. I need to fucking get better insight into this matchup, man. I've lost the mirror every fucking time. Thankfully, I didn't lose very much on that one because he's so much higher ranked than I am. But still, like. Give me one sec. I'm trying to do a claim for something right now, so just bear with me. Apparently, there's a claim that I might be eligible for, so. Be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. How do I find this stuff? It has a lot to do with that much trading I've done before, Drake. Unfortunately, it's not like something that's an open thing. And I just had someone link it to me because he knows I've done a lot of on network transactions is really what it is.
Switch my phone since I'm out and about. Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. Stop streaming or something? Did you walk away or something?
Yeah, I just walked away.
I said I switched you over to my phone since I'm out and about in the world.
Ah, sounds good.
Apparently there's a car accident in front of me. That's gonna make crossing this road kind of difficult.
Yeah, it would. I haven't won a single mirror match yet. Not one.
Yeah, the mirrors are hard, dog. The mirror literally just comes down to who misplays more. Oh my god. Everything in life is very inconvenient.
Yep.
Oh, can't go. That wasn't that bad, actually.
You got me preaching to the choir.
Alright, putting you in the pocket. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Actually, Just in case. Be right back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, just in case. I didn't want you talking while I was walking around the store. I figured it'd be kind of weird. Watch the lady bust her ass. She like bent down to pick up something. I don't know what. And then pulled a whole bunch of cake mixes on herself.
Um,
I don't know, dog. You're just like. Let me help you with that. I think it's funny because I just get annoyed with people. Like, it's not like, oh, are you okay? It's more like, why would you do that? That is dumb as shit. Come on, man. I don't even know her. Just, why would you do that?
Oh, what the fuck? Why? Yeah, I mean, this is the exact deck that I thought would kick this deck's butt, too. Because he just got big beefy minions at the front line.
What?
Huh? I just lost to the behemoth deck.
Which one? Oh, the Jotun one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I lost to that a couple times on ladder.
I don't think it's actually possible to beat that one. That's actually the one that I thought would counter this deck, too.
I think if you were gonna beat that deck, you would have to beat it really fucking quickly.
Yeah, that's very hard to do. Because of the way it plays. Oh, look at the other... They're bringing back the roly-poly decks, huh? Yeah, that also...
It beats the roly-poly deck.
Does it?
Space your... It's in order to... This has nothing to do with your deck and everything to do with the roly-polies. In order to beat them, you have to space yourself out across the board.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that much, but...
That's how it beats it.
It's okay, so what's the normal line on that one? The same...
The one that I told... The same way I told you.
Squiz...
Turn for turn.
Squiz and everything, not the bulwark way? That's what I'm asking.
Well, no, right, not the
Not the
bulwark
mirror.
way. Well, you play the squiz in the right hand, the fucking whatchamacallit in the left hand.
Your turn 2 is what? The 2 bulwarks? Or the water bulwark? Is that what I'm going?
The waters, the 3 waters is your turn to.
Ah, okay. Same midline perspective?
Yeah. Just space them out a little bit further. Just a micrometer further.
Okay.
I really like that game.
Can't believe it.
Surprised how much I like it.
Can't believe how quickly it switched from you didn't want to touch it to now you actually like it.
I didn't want to touch it. I told you why. I still have the
Yeah.
same gripes.
I mean, I do too. It's not like it's any different for me. I couldn't afford entry in.